I'll actually be doing that every day. The life of filming outside. So many offices were doing work from home. Holidays, I guess now Hong Kong are the bikers with speakers. I really don't.
I love their music.
Yeah, they do. I don't know if there's a rule you can't use headphones, but. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video on the Chinnery channel. It's been a while since we posted anything, so this video is just a really quick update video, just to let you know what's going on live in Hong Kong.
So our plan today is to go for a bike ride. We've gone on lots of hikes since we've been here, but we just thought we'd explore Hong Kong through another mode. So we're going to cycle hopefully between Tai Wai and Tai Po, so just along the new territories, because we live near the water and we really like the view on the other side, so we'd just like to explore a bit what's out there.
So yeah, and we're going to stop along the way, have a picnic, and at that point we're going to just film another quick update, have a chat about kind of what's going on in terms of our day-to-day and just overall life in Hong Kong. So we hope you enjoy. Let's go. Are you excited?
I am, even though I've not ridden a bike in about 4 years, and before then about 10 years.
Here's my bike. We're getting there. Just pulled over on our bike ride to have a spot of lunch. We've just finished. We're just going to have a little bit of a chat, really, just go over a few different topics about kind of life in Hong Kong currently. First one we're going to talk about, obviously, we're both teachers. Yinka has been working from home, online learning for a long time, it seems, like around Chinese New Year in January. How have you been finding that?
So yeah, it's about 9 weeks of online learning, and I definitely was learning through the process. But no, it was tough initially, but I think once I found my rhythm and the pupils seemed to grasp it a bit more, it was a fun challenge, I think. I think we're ready for term 3 now, going back on Monday.
So I've done a few trial lessons with my kids at school, and after our Easter break we're going to be doing lessons with our kids every single day, Monday to Friday. It's been a challenge, it's been a learning curve, but I think we're now on top of it and we're making the most of it.
And then outside of work, we've been trying to, definitely in the last couple of weeks, socialise a bit more. I think initially, obviously, in other parts of the world, it's enforced to stay at home. Here it's just kind of recommended, but things are still open. So we kind of took it quite seriously at the beginning, and we just basically interacted with each other a lot. But then we found that over the last couple of weeks, so during our Easter break, we have been able to go around to people's houses and just interact with friends a bit more. And of course we've had technology, so we've been able to call home a bit and talk to our friends and family around the world, which has been really good. Yeah, we've been able to go out for dinner with friends and coffee shops and seen the sights, done lots of hiking, so we are still managing to have a good time. Yeah, we don't have it as bad as the places, so I appreciate that not everyone can have the same kind of mentality we do at the moment. So we've been having a lot of hikes, I think.
So yeah, the hikes have been really good. It's been good to get out and about in the fresh air. But the restaurant thing, like you can only have a group of 4, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's for any kind of like public gathering. Even if you go on a hike, you can only have 4 people technically.
So I mean, there are some restrictions.
Yeah. And I think and restaurants have had to operate at like a percentage capacity as well. So like the government have put in these rules for the restaurants and everything to try and manage things. Bars and pubs that were only selling alcohol were closed for quite a long time. I feel like they're opening soon if they haven't already.
And then obviously another big part of our lives is church. So we were going to Sky City Church every week, which meant that we got to venture into Central or Hong Kong Island every week, which was really nice. We've switched to online church now, which was I think a necessary precaution, not having people packed into a room every week. So we've switched to online church via Facebook Live, which has been really good, and we can see that it's growing and developing, and we've still been able to interact with friends kind of in smaller pockets. Even with we have a smaller group that we tend to meet a couple of times a month, but we've been having Zoom and Google Meet calls with them and socials with them. So it's been really good, and I think it just shows kind of how creative you can be when the opportunity arises, you can make things work. So I still feel like we're growing closer with our friends here, and we're still being able to kind of dig deep into church, which has been really good.
One of the interesting things about Hong Kong in this time has been the change in just the dynamic of when you're out and about, like how many people are around. When it first started getting serious, I think probably before it was even serious in England, there'd be times when I still had to go into work for the odd day, and the trains were just empty, and like there was no one around. So civil servants were being told to work from home. A lot of offices were doing work from home, and yeah, it felt very, very quiet and desolate. And then like a few weeks went by, and it just seemed to, I don't know why, but the trains were really busy again, areas were busy. There was a time when I was trying to go to Mont Coq, and like the train was so packed, I had to wait for the next one because there literally wasn't any more room on it. I remember thinking to myself, like, this isn't that long ago that these trains were just nearly empty. So it's kind of hard to explain as to why that happens. I think it kind of comes in waves in terms of like people's comfort level with going out. So over Easter we were supposed to have a few trips. We had planned one to Malaysia at the start. We then wanted to go to Japan afterwards for the first time. Yeah, and obviously in this current situation we can't do that. So instead of all the travel vlogs that we were hoping to create and upload, we thought nice little bike ride and life in Hong Kong.
Music video.
Music video.
So kind of alongside the travel plans, I initially planned to be heading back to England a couple of weeks ago because it was my birthday, and I just wanted to pop back and see some friends and family. I think it probably beginning of February I realised that wasn't realistic, even though there wasn't any plans on travel yet. I realised it wasn't sensible for me to be travelling to the UK when kind of the virus was a big deal here. I didn't want to put anyone at risk over there. Little did I know, but anyway. So once I realised that I wasn't going to be travelling home, I had arranged to have a party here, and then it was actually planned for the day that the restrictions for maximum groups of 4 were put in place. So I could have actually done the party because it was before the rule came into place, but just it kind of in my own heart, I didn't want lots of people in a room together. So I'd cancelled that party and changed it to a picnic in the park. And then the week before the picnic in the park, they said that they were going to close parks. So I cancelled the picnic. But then max groups of 4 meant that I could still go out with kind of 3 girls from church, and we had a really nice afternoon tea, which was good. And then on the actual day, Lawrence had planned lots of fun stuff for us to do. So we went on a hike in the rain.
Yeah, we learned our lesson with that one. Happy birthday to you.
It was memorable.
It was
good. Yeah, we were meant to do kind of the Lion Rock hike, which we did wrong somehow as well.
We got completely lost and turned around, and we ended up pretty much where we started.
So we'll redo that when the weather's nice and when we know where we're going. Yeah. And then we had a nice at-home Pampers session, which was good. And then we did go out for dinner, so we went to
Nine Dragons
in TST. My geography is terrible. In TST, and I've been there before and it was packed last time. This time it was us and one other couple. There was more staff than there were customers, which I mean that's been the norm for most restaurants we've been to. It was a really good day. I think it was still memorable, and I know so many people. There was a brief moment where I was down about all the plans that kept being cancelled, but actually perspective, I know that people have had weddings cancelled during this time and people aren't anywhere near their family. I've at least got Lawrence at home. Perspective is everything, and I had a great birthday. No regrets. Wouldn't have wanted anything to be different. So yeah, it was really good.
And it's just a season, and we'll learn from it. We'll move on, and all these ideas that we wanted to do, we can do another time.
Exactly.
There's no problem about that. There's no rush about that. But yeah, so those are the kind of things we just want to talk about. And then just to kind of summarise, Hong Kong is definitely on the improvement. I guess that's one way to put it. Like, it feels like progress is being made and the restrictions being in place seem to be helping. And not only these restrictions about meeting in groups of 4 and like, tables being 2 meters away, but like anywhere you go, you have your temperature checked and the sanitizer everywhere. Like, we feel very safe, we feel very comfortable, and we just feel very fortunate and blessed that we live in a place that we can come out and enjoy this amazing waterfront, enjoy hiking and still spend time with people. Maybe not in massive groups, but yeah, we're just very lucky to be in this situation. And so yeah, if you have any questions at all about Hong Kong, what life is like, if we haven't covered anything, please do be sure to leave a comment down below. We finished!
Yay!
About 2.5 hours later and we're done. I'm tired. Yeah, please like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.
Bye!